Was shaking, y'all know I'm baking. This is Calzax back on the mic once again, and today we got an NBA 2K22 next gen build that I've been working on that I want to present to you guys. So we'll jump into that. Remember to drop a like and subscribe to remind me and the channel that you guys are out there and that you want to see more of this kind of content. So once again today we're going to be talking about basically your all-around sort of wing. I want this thing to be able to defend. It's super crucial this year in NBA 2K22 Next Gen, at least. That's what I can speak on. To be able to defend really all over the floor with the ability for all the fives this year to really shoot the ball. You're hardly ever going to see a five this year that doesn't shoot the ball, or a three, whatever you want to call him, the big man. That's what I mean. That means that you're going to need to be able to cover many different areas of the floor. If you're playing rec and stuff like that, it's not going to be too big of a deal. This build is definitely, you can definitely play rec. It's going to work anywhere, but it's with park in mind, especially when you need to close the gap on that space, that extra space that you have. This build is really just an awesome all-around wing. You're going to be able to do everything on the floor. It's even easier to shoot this year, so the shooting's going to be great. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Realistically, you guys can make them whatever position you want. I went with point guard today. Mostly for my career, just so I can be the one and it's easier to control. But as long as you can hit 6'7", you're going to be good. And you can hit that on basically any position. So positionless basketball, pick your favorite here, guys. I went ahead and made mine 6'7". This is what I'm going with for the stats and everything like this. 195 pounds, 7'4" wingspan. The reason for this, I want it to be, for the weight at least, I want it to be a balance of speed and strength. So going with 195 pounds puts me at that 80 speed, so I can keep up with the guards nice and easily. And then the strength at least to a 51, which is livable. Definitely going to be much better than 25 and be able to battle with them down low a little bit like that. But more of a speedy build, you want to be able to close space on something like this. The wingspan, as well as the height. What I want this thing to be able to do is cover anywhere on the floor, but I want this to mostly cover the guards, guys. So that's again why I have him at the point guard, and I've got 94 perimeter defense. The reason for that is I'm going to be able to get Hoff clamps off of that, and I have a very high steal. But if you look at my defensive stats, I can cover anywhere on the floor. So that's the reason that I went for that. The height, I really love the height. I like being long on a defender. I want to be long, I want to be tall, and I want to be quick. So this is the kind of in the middle of all of that. You don't want to be too tall to where you're too slow. You don't want to be too little to where you don't even have the length for anybody. So this is right there in the middle to be able to cover anything on the floor, guys. Okay, now we're going to jump into what the stats that I actually have are, and I want this thing to be a super versatile wing. And so for that, I'm going to go mostly all the physicals. Getting that vertical to a 90 and stamina to a 95. But other than that, I want the 32 defensive badges. I mostly do almost all my defense here with the 70 interior D. Interior D matters this year, guys. You guys can try to play without it, try to play with block. It's tough, though. You cannot contest the inside near as well, and you're going to be dealing with a lot of slashing playmakers at the ones this year because of the fact that the floor is so spaced. The paint is wide open. You've got to be able to cover it this year. And I also wanted this wing to be able to rebound pretty well. So we've got the 91 defensive rebound. That's going to give us gold rebound chaser. Really going to be able to battle with the bigs with that as well as just if you get a stop on a point guard, you're going to be able to rebound on top of them pretty easily with this. I want this to be all around, guys. So again, that's why I gave him, if we go to playmaking, 70 pass accuracy, 73 ball handle, 76 speed with ball. You know, it's not going to be your top of the line playmaker. That's not the point of this build. It's supposed to be all around, be able to defend anything on the floor, but still be able to do everything. Jack of all trades. So realistically, that's what we've done here. And we've made sure to get certain badges. With the 70 pass accuracy, we're able to get the bullet passer, which is nice, as well as dimer. With the 73 ball handle, we were able to get the space creator up and the handles for days on silver, which is important, and tight handles, things like that. With the 76 speed with ball, we are able to get silver quick first step, and that's just maxed out for me as it is. For shooting, because of the max wingspan, our three-point is down to a 79, but trust me, this year the shooting is not that hard this year at all, guys. This is a perfect amount of shooting. You can really hit Now, I mean, if you're new to 2K and you really just want to shoot the ball, maybe not enough for what you're trying to do, but this thing gets by as long as you're trying to defend everybody on the floor, just so you guys know. And we got an 80 free throw, 80 mid-range shot. Getting this up to an 80, make sure that we get the Hoff sniper. Very, very important. But we're able to get 23 shooting badges, which is going to be awesome. Just go out there and get your hot zones. Those are important. And, you know, it's not meant to be just a shooter, so there's going to be more to your game. But the shooting is definitely something you can rely on with this build. And then to finalize it, the finishing is what I've given up the most on. But realistically, layups are going to get you by. An 87 driving layup is pretty darn good for layups. And we're going to be able to get gold acrobat, gold slithery, and fearless finisher on silver, which is awesome. Is probably what I'm looking at the most. Maybe a little bit of the mouse in the house, you know, whatever you guys are feeling here. But with the 80 close shot, 87 driving layup, I didn't have enough points to get the dunk, and that's why I just don't think it's worth it. I just went for the layup. I can attack the basket really well with it as it is. You guys find out for yourself. I think the layup's all you really need. I think you're kind of going overboard if you do the dunk, honestly, on a build like this. But if you want to be flashy, feel free. It's just hard to you know, fill out the rest of the points with doing something like that. So there you have it, guys. This is the all-around defensive wing that will be called. Let's move on. And takeovers, choose whatever you want. Here's the options, though. We've got shooting ones, we've got defending ones, like perimeter defense. We've got rebounding ones, actually. Whatever you guys want here. There's really no preference. And as long as you get the Mamba Mentality badge this year, guys, would you just do the Chris Brickley workouts for that? You can change these at any time. So take your pick here, y'all. But if we finish it up, as you guys will see, perimeter lockdown is what we're called, with shades of Jason Kidd, Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball. I'm a point guard, so, you know, this might be different if you choose small forward or something like that. That's why we got all these point guards. But those are good names for what we're trying to do. Very all-around players, especially Jason Kidd after he got his J, you know what I'm saying? So this is a good build. I'm really looking forward to using this build out there in twos, just because you can do a little bit of everything and you can cover everything on the floor. You can get that ball back, and that's sometimes what's important. Obviously, if you're a dribble god, things like that, have at it, do what you want on the offensive builds. But this is your way if you know you're getting into the twos and you need some defense out there. You can really get a stop, get that ball back, even if you know, chuck up a miss. But you've got enough offense to really go at it, man. So hope you guys enjoy this build, y'all. All right, y'all, that's our build guide for today. The all-around defensive wing perimeter lockdown. Like I said, drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment. Let me know if this video helped you out. If you guys want to see videos similar to this in the future, this is a build you'll see me using, so check out the streams that we got. Everything is here on YouTube now, guys. We're posting everything on here, but feel free to follow other things like TikTok and whatnot. But other than that, that's all I got for now. Check out the rest of the content. See you in the comment section. Love y'all. Peace.